ask me why Vacheron. It's first and foremost because they design truly beautiful watches. When I first, that was what first drew me in. After that, I learned a lot more about the history of the watches, the different design elements that are in those pieces, the movements, all of that stuff comes together. And I can't think of a single brand other than Vacheron that could produce all of these watches. This is the Mercator, and it's named after the famous explorer. It's a watch that, again, only Vacheron Constantin could have designed and developed. It's got another movement in here that's legendary. It's the 1120 caliber, which is an ultra-thin automatic caliber. It may still be the thinnest with the full rotor. It's been used. It was developed in the late 1960s, and Vacheron's been using it since 1968. So it's another movement that they've been using for 50 years, which is just great and just extraordinary. This watch happens to have two retrograde hands on it, which means that a retrograde function is where, for instance, here it's measuring hours and minutes, and when it gets to 60 minutes, both hands snap back immediately. So you change the hour immediately and you change the minutes immediately. When they introduced this watch, and I believe it was 1996, there were no other companies that were really doing retrograde functions. So it kind of showed you the technical prowess that they were using. They had two of them on the style. And it goes back to a watch they had in the 1940s where it was a calendar watch with a retrograde function. That's the only watch I've ever seen from that time period that had a retrograde function on it. So that kind of technical prowess is one of the things that really draws me to Vacheron as well. The thing that captivated me most about the American 1921 was that, first of all, it's just a beautiful watch, and that's for me always the first thing that I'm looking at. Is it's something that's beautiful. And the second thing was it has a twist to it. The dial is on a tilt. The crown, which would normally be located at 3 o'clock, is located at 1 o'clock. It's got unusual hands, and it's this cushion-shaped case, which is really beautiful to take a look at. And then when you flip it over, there's this gorgeous movement in it that just kind of sparkles. Very lovely design, beautiful the way it's laid out. So all those things kind of captivated me when I first saw this watch.